Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to class this morning. I'm so happy to have you in class. Okay, so today we are going to learn a new letter sound. But before we start, I'd like us to do some revision of the letter sound we've learned before. Our single letter sound. Okay, we're going to start from the very first letter sound. And the first letter sound in the alphabet chart says A. Can you repeat after me, children? Let's say it together. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, P, Q, R, S, T, A, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good job. So these letter sounds are the alphabet letter sounds. But remember, we have all the letter sounds. So we are going to be learning another letter sound today. Now let's move over to our letter sound revision. So we are going to start from reversing this letter sound. The first letter sound there says Y. The second says Ch. The third says F. The fourth says Q. The fifth says Oi. And the last letter sound there says U. Now children, let's move on to our new letter sound for today. But before we start, we're going to tell a story. Who would like to listen to my story? I'm going to tell you a new letter sound story today. So I'd like you to sit and listen very carefully. Okay, and my story goes like this. I have a friend named Patrick. Patrick loves making cake. Then, because he loves making cake, he can do the mixing with his hands. He went to the shop and he bought an electric cake mixer. He came home with the mixer and then he decided to use the mixer to mix the cake. Then he put on the mixer and the mixer mixes the cake quickly, making the sound everybody, everybody, good job. Now children, I want you to pretend that your hands are the mixer. Roll your hands over each other like a mixer, making the sound Can you do that, children? Roll your hands, your two hands, roll it over each other and pretend to be the mixer, then make the sound Good job. Now we are moving over to the next. Okay, children. Now this letter sound makes the sound Can you see the letter sound, children? Do you notice something? We have two letters here. We have two letter sound here. Remember we said when two sounds comes together to make one sound. This sound is called a digraph. Digraph, because they are two sounds. It's called what? Digraph. Two sounds coming together to say one sound is known as a digraph. Okay. Now children, let's learn how to write this letter sound. Okay. We are going to learn how to write this letter sound. I would like you to bring out your 2D exercise book. Remember, we write with our 2D exercise book. If you don't have your 2D exercise book, tell mommy to buy one for you. We are moving over. Now, children, in your 2D exercise book, we have 3 lines in our 2D exercise book. We have the first line, that is a red colored line. We have the blue colored line, another blue colored line, and then a red colored line. Now children, for us to form our letter sound, we'll be writing our letter sound inside the blue colored line. Who will tell me why we are going to write this letter inside the blue colored line? Who? Can someone tell me? Oh, it is because this letter sound is a small letter sound. It's a baby letter sound. So we are going to write it inside our blue line. Now I'd like you to pick a point, everyone. Can you pick a point? You pick a point in the middle of the two blue line. You pick a point. You stroke down. You give another stroke. Okay, let's start again. You pick a point on the blue line. You slant up. You give a backward curve and you step. You pick another point on the first blue line. You stroke down. You take it up to the middle, to the top, and you give a robot arm. Let's take that again. Pick a point in the middle of the two blue lines. You slant up. You give your backward curve and you step. Now you go back to the first blue line. You pick a point. You stroke down. Take it up to the blue line again with your robot arm. Good job, children. Now we are moving over to reading. Who's ready to read with Miss Vera? Okay, we are going to read the first letter sound. The first letter sound, we are going to read the word. And the first letter sound in that word says, everybody make the sound, and then the second sound says, Now can we put it together? Now let's read the second word. The first letter sound in that word says v, verb. The third one says herb, herb. And the last word says adverb, adverb. Good job. Can we read it again? Herb, herb, verb, herb, herb, adverb, adverb. Good job. Now we are going to listen. I want us to listen very carefully. And we are going to listen for the sound Now, children, we are going to play a game. I'll call out the names of these pictures, and you listen for the one that has the letter sound in there. Now, what we are going to do in this game, we are going to cross out any picture that doesn't have the letter sound Okay, I'm going to start. The first picture says spider. Spider. Did you hear the sound in spider? Good job. Yes, we have the sound in spider. Now the second picture says later. Later. Did you hear the sound in later? Good job, children. Yes, we have the letter sound in later. Now the third picture says parrot. Parrot. Did you hear the sound in parrot? No, we don't have the sound in parrot. Now, children, we are moving over to the last picture, and the name of the last picture says tiger. Tiger. Did you hear the sound in tiger? Good job. Yes, children, we have the letter sound Now, children, can you guess the picture that doesn't have the letter sound You guessed right, parrots. So what are we going to do to parrots? We will cross out parrots because parrots is not our friend. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. Good job. Now, children, we are going to read some phrases. You remember, you read with your letter sound. You call out the letter sound in each word and you put them together to read. The first letter sound in the first phrase goes like this. B, I, G, big. S, I, S, T, sister. Now let's read it together. Her big sister. We are going to read the second phrase. Ah, 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 long. S, I, splinter. A long splinter. We are moving over to the third phrase. Ah, ah. S, I, v, silver. D, I, sh, dish. A silver dish. A silver dish. We are moving over to the last phrase. Ah, ah. G, u, d. Good. G, u, d. Good. Act. Act. Now let's put it together. A good act. A good act. Now, children, remember we said before in class the other time that whenever you see A standing alone, the A changes to the letter sound A. It takes the letter sound A. Why? Why is it so? Because A is so shy to stand alone. It's so shy to do what? To stand alone. Because it cannot stand alone, it will call the big brother A to come and stand for it. So whenever you see A standing alone in a sentence or in a phrase, it turns to A. Now let's take it all over again and then we'll make the corrections. Let's go. The first phrase we have her big sister. The second phrase goes like this: a long splinter. The third phrase goes like this: a silver dish. The last one goes like this: a good axe. Good job. Give yourself a rolling clap. Let's go. Roll it up, tush, 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 and down. Good job. Now we are moving over to the next one, children. Okay, we're going to sing the song. Who is ready to sing the song with Miss Vera? Okay, I'm going to sing the song for you right now. Let's go. 1, 2, ready, go. The mixer in the bowl goes The mixer in the bowl goes mixing the food together. Can we say it again? The mixer in the bowl goes The mixer in the bowl goes mixing the food together. Thank you, children.